How to make your first million without all the mistakes. Hi, this is Jeremy K. Streeter. I really appreciate you joining me here today. And as a little bonus, I'm going to give you my private cheat sheet, 10 ways to get branded like a celebrity that no one will tell you. This cheat sheet will give you the best insider tips to get you fast-tracked to rockstar status in your industry quicker and easier than you ever thought possible. If you want a copy, please stick around until the very end and I'll tell you how you can get your very own copy. Also, please don't worry about trying to take extensive notes. I'll show you how to get a copy of the slides and notes at the end of today's workshop. Now, I'm really looking forward to this webinar. Here is more of a taste of what you're going to receive throughout the presentation. 1. I will show you what the super wealthy look for in a joint venture partner. 2. I'll share how you can have a continuous tap of capital for your projects and business. And 3, what's more, I'll reveal the counterintuitive way to get insider access to celebrities and industry leaders, which will send your personal brand through the roof, regardless of the industry you're in or what stage your business is at. My promise to you, you'll have pages of tools and strategies you can implement straight away and see immediate results. I have some really cool secrets to share with you that all those already on the inside don't want you to know about. But there's one little catch. You knew it was coming, right? The fine print. Well, look, it's simple, really. You have to take action. You have to implement the strategies and tools for the results to come in. Does that sound fair? Have we got a deal? Great. Let's kick this off then. My name is Jeremy K. Streeter. I'm the founding owner of the Intelligent Millionaires Network, Sydney. I'm also an international speaker, having spoken on many stages all over Australia and the world to thousands of entrepreneurs, sharing the stage with the super rich, world leaders, and megastar A-list celebrities alike. I now focus on helping entrepreneurs achieve their first million, their first 10 million, or even their first 100 million in business by surrounding them with the right people who have already achieved that level of success and made the mistakes along the way so you don't have to. Now, here is why this training is important. We have helped hundreds of people just like you increase their sales, increase their profits, boost their personal profile and brand authority within their industry to levels they never thought possible. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 secrets about business and branding that will get you to 7 figures in record time. So, let's talk more about my first tip, what the mega wealthy look for in a joint venture or investment partner. Now, let me start by saying the main point you would have heard and been told to focus on by all the experts in the past is the ROI, the return on investment you will provide to the investor. That percentage, the magic number that will tell you how rich they are going to be after partnering with you. Well, guess what? It's wrong. I can tell you firsthand that is not, now I'll say that again, not the most important thing the mega wealthy look for. Remember, they are already rich. They don't need your project. You need them. So what is it? What's the secret they're looking for? One word: authenticity. Authenticity means being genuine and true to yourself. People do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. Now, the more authentic you are when interacting with someone, the quicker that trust and relationship can be built. And having said that, of course, you also need to know your numbers. You need to show confidence and clarity in your figures when being asked about the opportunity. Now, look, while we're on this subject, here's another little gold nugget for you. So write this one down. Get your pen and write it down. No round numbers. Round numbers are a dead giveaway that you're either unsure, you're not confident, or you're just plain making stuff up. Knowing your numbers to the decimal point shows you are a true professional. It shows you have done the hard yards, and it goes a very long way to building confidence and trust with the investor. Cool? Right, let's move along. Next, we are talking about raising capital. How do you get to a point where you always have capital at your disposal, no matter what the deal or opportunity? Well, first off, it has to start with you. How much have you invested in yourself and your business? If you are not willing to put the dollars on the line and back yourself, well, why should anyone else? It shows you are 100% committed to succeeding if you have already committed financially too. Next, you need a clear vision of what it is you are trying to achieve, and the more precise and concise you can explain that vision, the more successful you will be in maintaining the interest of the investor from the start. The old saying, you only get one chance to make a good first impression, is never more true or important when you are trying to raise capital and find partners willing to invest in you. And I say invest in you intentionally. The project you have or the product you're trying to sell, the ROI you're promising the investor is nowhere near as important as your ability to sell you. Remember what I said before. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So let's drill down a little bit deeper on that point by me asking you a question. If building a relationship based on authenticity is the number one factor in the mega wealthy partnering with you, would you pitch to them the moment you first met? The answer is a big fat no. What is your impression of someone going to be if within the first 5 minutes of meeting them, they're asking you for money? Not too good, right? Well, it's the exact same thing here. Now, it is a balancing act. You see, the mega wealthy value one thing above everything else: their time. You can always get more money, but you can never get more time. And the wealthy have that at forefront of everything they do. So the best way you can honor that precious resource they have given you in their time is provide some sort of value to their life. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, well, how do you do that when they're already so rich and have access to whatever they want? Well, value is perceived in many different forms. What if you research this mega wealthy person and found that they are extremely passionate about a certain cause, or have a foundation they have set up to support a charity? Would offering to volunteer your time or your resources to that foundation add value to them? You better believe it would. What if you had a connection with a #1 rating podcast, for example, and you could get your target investor an interview on that podcast to give them free publicity and exposure? Would that add value to their life? Absolutely yes. As I said, value is perceived in many different forms. The more value you can bring, the quicker that trust is built. And sure enough, they will want to know what you do. Before you know it, they'll be asking, so what are you working on? And more importantly, how can I help? Then you have the permission to sell you and your projects or business. And with permission comes power and authority. Your chances of them investing with you have gone up 10x because they asked you. You didn't pitch to them. Look, it all comes down to relationships. Relationships are the key. They're the secret sauce to fast-tracking success. The more relationships you can build, respect, and nurture, the more opportunities will come flooding in, and the quicker that 7 figures will be yours. Now, I promise you 3 secrets and tips. So here is the third. how to get insider access to industry leaders and celebrities, which will send your personal brand through the roof. The quickest way to build your little black book of celebrities and leaders is again through adding value. And what is the number one value that they are after? Well, it's exposure, publicity, and validation. So how do you give them that? Especially if you've just started in their entrepreneurial journey. Really simply, you interview them. It doesn't matter if you're a journalist for a major media outlet or not. You can interview them via phone, Zoom call, or email. You then publish your interview on your website, maybe in your blog you have, or your podcast that you've got, or even just your LinkedIn business page or Facebook business page as a post. Every time you do that, it adds to their brand. Their SEO or Google searchability increases, and with it, so does their exposure and credibility. Now, you aren't going to go out and interview a major A-lister like Mel Gibson straight off the bat. No, of course not. I mean, you can send an email to his people and always ask. Look, start off with leaders and authorities in your industry. Then start working your way up the ladder from there. Before you know it, you will be utterly surprised at the people you are gaining access to when you build a track record of providing value through great content. Look, another way to gain this is to become a speaker yourself. This positions you as an authority and expert in your field. The more opportunities you say yes to, the more people you get in front of, the more doors open for you, and soon you will be at larger venues, sharing a stage with celebrities and public figures alike. When this happens, you get to leverage the credibility of the big name to bolster your own reputation and standing. For example, share the stage with major celebrities like XYZ. Does that sound impressive? Look, it may not to you, but to your clients it does, and they are the most important people. And the more impressed by you they are, the more you can charge for your products and services. It's called branding by association, and it is an extremely powerful tool to really skyrocket your results. But whilst we're on the subject of branding, here is another little gold nugget that you might want to write down. There are journalists and media outlets all over the globe, always hungry, always looking for people of interest and industry authorities, which you are now, to interview for content. Now you become the interviewee instead of the interviewer. And this is when your celebrity status really takes off. Now check out a couple of these websites for yourselves: www.sourcebottle.com and www.helpareporter.com. Both are platforms that provide journalists and media outlets with a database of sources for upcoming stories and opportunities for sources, which is you, to secure very valuable media coverage. And the best part about it all, they are free. That's right, they're free. Now, how cool is that? How much of an impact on your business would it have when you can add the words "as seen on" or "as featured in" to your marketing copy, especially when your competitors don't have that? Now, what I've shared with you is just some of the content we cover, some of the VIP secrets we reveal inside the Intelligent Millionaires Network Sydney. Right, now let's recap everything we've discovered today. First, we talked about what it is the mega wealthy look for when finding a joint venture partner. Now remember, it is not the ROI. You'll also learn some of the secrets of how to raise capital for your projects, with authenticity being paramount in everything you do. And finally, we learned a couple of gold nuggets on how to get inside access to industry leaders and celebrities. So let me ask you this. I know we had limited time together. Given that time we had, did we do a good job today giving you stuff? even if you left this room right now, that you could use straight away to help boost your sales, your personal brand, and get you to that 7 figures quicker? Let me know in the chat by saying yes or no. Yes, yes, absolutely. Great. Can I ask you this? Did I earn the right to spend a few minutes talking about how you can work with me and many others by getting inside the Intelligent Millionaires Network Sydney, or IMN as we like to call it? Now, I need to make it really clear here. This is not for everyone. It's only for those of you who are prepared to work hard, implement the tools shown, and take action. Only then will the results come in. For example, using the secrets and resources within IMN Sydney, I've had the opportunity to share the stage with massive A-list celebrities all over the world. I've been featured in international magazines and been interviewed on global radio shows and #1 rated on iTunes podcasts. Here are just some of the happy snaps I've had in my travels over the last couple of years within IMN Sydney and its global network. Many other members have had the same opportunities and more. And these opportunities have translated into massive results for their businesses really quickly. Take Rob, for example. After just a few short months of joining IMN Sydney, he generated another $120,000 of revenue for his business. Let's hear for himself. Now, Rob is just one of the stories there, and he is an extremely well-connected guy and is doing absolutely massive things within the IMN network in Sydney and globally. So I'm absolutely pumped to see the results that he's getting at the moment. What about Sam? Sam had the opportunity to speak on stage at one of our meetings, and after a short 10-minute presentation, he gained 16 new clients. 16 new clients. Now, what would 16 new clients do for your bank account? 16,000? Maybe 160,000? Maybe 1.6 million? That's not all. We've had others. With the help from the connections he made at the Intelligent Millionaires Network, Ethan managed to achieve the Amazon #1 bestseller status with his latest book. And what sort of branding and authority levels would that give you? Now, look, yes, there is a small investment, but as you can see from just some of these success stories I've shared, when you join this incredible network, these are the kinds of results you can expect and much more. Life-changing results are being achieved within weeks and months of people joining, not years like you may expect. Now, I'm not going to get all used car salesman on you. You've watched this entire training session. You've listened to me. You've heard my story. You know what I'm saying can help you achieve that first million in your business. So here's what you're going to get when you invest in yourself and join this amazing group of millionaires and entrepreneurs. You're getting the Intelligent Millionaires Network Sydney. This includes 12 months access to all our monthly meetings in Sydney. This is where all our members get together each month to network, to collaborate and form new business ventures and partnerships. At these meetings, we also bring along local and international millionaires and public figures to share their stories about what got them to where they are today and give you the opportunity to mingle and network with them. Now, this 12 months membership access usually sells for $1,397. I'm sure you know of other business networks that sell for double, triple, even 10 times that amount. But those networks don't do half of what you're going to get at IMN Sydney. However, if you join the Intelligent Millionaires Network Sydney today, you won't pay $13.97. You won't pay $9.97 or even $8.97. Instead, if you order today, you'll not only get access to IMN Sydney for 12 months, but you will get access to every other IMN meeting all over the world, all other venues around Australia and the world. That's right. We have exclusive clubs all over the world that meet monthly, and you get VIP access to every single event at every single location all over the world. 25 countries in 34 cities all around the globe, filled with thousands of entrepreneurs and investors all looking to find deals, to find partners, and or invest in new business ideas. So when you order today, you'll get 12 months access to the IMN Sydney and IMN Global Networks, all for just $697. Plus, we're not done. You'll get a second membership for your spouse or business partner for free. It's $697 for not one, but two memberships. So you're getting 12 months access to IMN Sydney, valued at $13.97, plus 12 months access to IMN globally, valued at another $13.97, plus a second membership for your spouse or business partner. So that's a total of $2,794, a total value of $5,588 that you are getting for just $697. But yet another bonus, and we're going to hand you even more of it today. Act right now and you get our incredible business strategy session valued at $497. Now, this 45-minute session will accelerate your business in 3 ways. Firstly, it identifies the biggest business challenge you face right now. Second, we give you a strategy to solve it right there on the call. And third, we give you step-by-step blueprint, how to accelerate your business success. Sounds awesome? Well, it is. But there's one last bonus, because we like to over-deliver. That's why you're going to get the IMN Business Blueprint. This is 22 chapters of business coaching and strategies put together by the world's #1 wealth coach, all designed to give you step-by-step methods to achieving your first 7, 8, and even 9 figures in business. Now, this on its own normally sells for $997. It's all yours when you join IMN Sydney today. So let's recap everything you are going to get for taking action today. You're getting IMN Sydney 12-month access, $13.97. IMN Global 12-month access at $13.97. The spouse or business partner access membership as well, which is $2,794. The 45-minute business strategy session at $497, and the IMN Business Blueprint at $997 for a total real-world value of $7,082. So the price for the Intelligent Millionaires Network Sydney membership is $13.97. The price for all the bonuses is $5,685. However, if you get your IMN Sydney membership today, you save a total of $6,385 and get everything for just $697. The final public price is just $697 if you act right now. That's the special today only, $697. So get started here today. I want to thank you so very much for being here on this webinar. I look forward to seeing you at IMN Sydney at our next meeting and having you on board as one of our extremely valued global members. Click the link here that you see to get started today, and I look forward to working with you very, very soon. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.